Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. What's up, Rick? God, you were quick tonight. Oh, my God, such a turd. She's, she like runs over here as soon as she hears me talking to you guys now. I'm going to share real quick on Facebook for anybody out there on Facebook world that wants to see. One, two, you're such a turd, Gemma. Oh. Hope you're having a good evening there, Rick, and hopefully your knees are feeling better. Hopefully that medicine helped and everything. Oh, I made the best of today, buddy. I went out anyway. For those of you that live up in Michigan here, you'd know that today was extremely windy. It was like 20, 30 mile an hour winds and rain off and on. And I managed to get out and fish regardless. I went out for the whole afternoon. I was out fishing in the kayak, and even though it was blowing me all around, I managed to catch a whole bunch of big fish. So it was a lot of fun. Rick says, "Hi, jammers." Her tail's just a going. Oh boy. Yeah, but I hope you guys are all having a good week. I know it was kind of a tough week this past week, between the weather being super hot and rain and everything else. It was definitely a crazy week. Hey there, Don. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Neil. Hope you guys are having a good week. I got a few things to talk about tonight, as well as I'm going to have a few nice auctions going on at our normal time, about 8:30. So I will have some auctions. I've got some cool new lures to show you guys this evening. So hey there, sis. How you doing? Hey, John. Yeah, it was definitely hot. Definitely a hot one. Yeah, I usually try to hide out on the hot days, and I did somewhat, but I can only sit inside so long, man. I got to be out fishing. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Jen says hi, Demmers. Oh, hey there, Mark. How you doing, brother? It's usually just here and there, Ryan. The only reason that I've had the past couple weeks is because Steve House, my friend there in Connecticut, sent me a big box of stuff, and he sent me so much to where it would have taken me way too long last weekend, so I broke it up into two auctions. So, but normally I'll do, like, during trapping season and that, I do an auction usually every other week, and I'll auction off some of my furs and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's not all the time. Hey there, Lewis Mowers. How you doing? Yeah, it's definitely been really hot. Definitely been really hot. Wow, made it back quick. I hope you guys had a fun day, Rob. I ended up getting out for fishing like I said I was gonna, Rob, and I tell you, it was super windy and it rained on me like crazy, but it was worth it. I caught a lot of great fish today. So, yep, it was a lot of fun. Um, I I still don't have the plastics. I still don't. I messaged the guy yesterday and asked if they were ready, and he said they will be Tuesday, something this coming week. So I don't have them yet. The order's been in, but hopefully I'll have them soon. Hey there, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Oh, lipless Rapala. Oh, I bet that was great. Heck yeah, man. 8-inch smallest. Those are nice. Yeah, see, I feel like the pond's kind of screwed up as far as bluegills and that go, but crappie, it's definitely still good for some nice crappies. So I'm glad you had fun, Donnie. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good. It was a rough week. I made the best of it. Like I said, for those of you that keep up on me, what's up, Paul? How you doing, brother? I'm in that tournament, and I'm really trying to make it worthwhile because this tournament I'm trying to keep myself up. I'm against people nationwide right now. Minnesota, Wisconsin, and South Carolina. Those are the guys that are beating me. But I am up there today. As long as the numbers don't go up anymore this evening, I'm in fifth place right now. So, yeah, hopefully things will keep rocking. So, I agree, Donnie. And the main problem is they kept all those the pike, and you got a guy up there that was telling everybody to kill all the dogfish, which is just a stupid idea. They do a great bit of help in the waters to keep fish. There are a million bluegills in there right now, but they're tiny. I think the predator fish got messed up. Hey Max, how you doing, brother? I want to say to you guys, I still haven't figured out which one of you sent me that bait casting rod and reel yet, that lose. But I got to tell you, I am in love with that dang thing. I can't put it down now. In fact, that rod and reel alone was part of why I had to get out fishing today. I'm gonna tell you, I am really good with it. I can cast, I can throw it so dang far. I can throw it as far as I want, and I am dead on with it target wise. I can flip it wherever I want to go. So yeah, I love it. I want to say thank you guys very much, whoever it was that sent it to me, because I can't get enough of it. That loose bait casting rod and reel is wicked. I love it. I did get a new one sent to me from Stephen House too. I got a Pixie Fun reel and a Cast King rod. I'm just waiting right now. I ordered another. I had to get another spool. This is just a partial. I had to get another spool here of the 50-pound Power Pro. That's what I've been using on my bait casters, and making a huge difference. I'll tell you, I'm going to talk about that a bit too. So thank you, Lewis. I'm trying, man, really trying. I want to at least get Michigan on the map for that one. So hey there, Barry. But yeah, I wanted to tell you guys tonight for sure. Like I said, it's basically a learning course for me with the frogs, right? But I am learning so much fishing these things. I got some cool ones to show you here too, but I am learning so much every single time I'm out. I'm learning more and more. Now, I've noticed for a fact the heavy rods. I have a heavy medium lose rod that I've been using lately with the Power Pro 50-pound test. Game changer, absolute game changer. When you hook into those big fish in those pads, you really got to get a good hook set to rip through the pads and everything else. That heavy rod with the heavy line gets it done. That heavy braid cuts through pads like a knife through butter. So you can get those fish, as long as you keep that line tight, you can get them out of the pads. You don't want to give the problem I was doing before. I had a medium action rod, which is fun. It's great. But you give them any kind of slack, and even if the rod tips got some bend, they're able to get you around those pads. If you're giving them any kind of leeway, they can tangle around the pads. Boom, they can rip that hook out of their mouth and they're gone. And that's a good way to lose a lot of big fish in those pads. But I'll tell you, 50-pound test, heavy action rod, killer, killer way to get them. And I caught yesterday or 2 days ago, I got 26 bass on one frog. Today I caught over 30. So yep, that's the one I got too. Yep. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Hey there, KD. How you doing, buddy? Power Pro's the best, hands down. Yeah, you can't beat Power Pro for braid. Thanks, Paul. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys like the top water videos. I enjoy making them. I'm trying. My one camera isn't working right on me now. It keeps dying on me. It's not taking a charge like it should. So that kind of sucks, because I'm trying to get you guys, footage of the explosions for sure, and then footage of me and how I fight them and get them up, and take pictures and stuff. But yeah, I got to have the two cameras going, and lately it just ain't been working right. So I'm hoping things get better. 30-pound plus. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. And I want to show you guys, we're talking frogs. I can't get enough of them. I got some pretty interesting ones. I haven't made up my mind if I'm going to fish with them yet. I think I should. Scum Frog has a trailer park series. Okay. I couldn't help but get this. The gnome is pretty awesome. On the bottom of the gnome, it's actually a sad face. So when the bass are busting him, it's like he's upset for that. This one here, I wasn't sure what it was at first. It looked like a rat. That's actually a roadkill raccoon. So you can see the bandit face at the top. That's a roadkill raccoon. And then this one at the end here, they call dumpster fire. So yeah, pretty neat. But it's the trailer park series of scum frogs. I had to get them. I had to get them. I can't get enough. It's the frogs are just so neat. 30 on the heavy. Yep. Yep. Just got to have something good enough to rip them out. I don't have the top water box in here. Nope, it's in the boat. Yeah, the top water box is in the boat. So I can't show the parrot just yet. I'll have to show. I have a video, Paul. I'll have to send it to you because there is a video on the channel of me catching a bass with that. I did like an opening video showing the bait and everything and what it was, and Chase Baits made it, and then I show me catching a largemouth on it. So I did have a cool video with it. Fast action, medium heavy. Yep. Yep. I agree. That's definitely what you need. Definitely what you need. And it's making a huge difference. You guys are going to notice. And I do want to say this too. People are throwing all these tips and tricks to me out there. I know a lot more than you realize I know. I don't put everything out there that I know, but I know a lot. And most of the tips and tricks that I'm getting thrown at me, to me, it's kind of common sense that I already knew. And I am showing them in my videos. What you guys got to realize too, and I'm hopefully enough people watch this live to realize this, is my videos are backed up. So like the top water you just seen, that video's from 2 weeks ago, right? Like I am getting backed up. If you become a member of the channel on here on YouTube, you can watch them the day that I put them on. I am ahead right now up until July 8th, I believe, on videos. So if you become a member, you can watch all those extra videos that I have on now and you can catch right up. But you can see too that how much I've learned along the way. Like some of the tips and tricks people are throwing at me right now are some that I've already taught in videos that are just already on but not quite out yet. So they're coming, but I am learning a lot, and it's it's just one of them things. I think the next I'm trying to learn. I like to learn a lot about everything. So I'm probably going to start working here soon with bass jigs. If you've ever used a bass jig, you'll know it's not like a regular jig at all. They're totally different. And it's something I've never really learned. Today I was playing with it. I did get a nice pike and a nice bass on it. And I'm definitely learning it, but I'm going to start doing some how-to bass tutorial jigs with the bass jigs. So that's going to be coming up soon. But like I said, I like to learn a little bit of everything about everything. So, and that's not just lures, that's about the fish species. I try to pick up on as much as I can every time I'm out. So, and I try to record neat little things too. You guys pretty soon are going to see a video of some baby loons out swimming around with me. So that's going to be cool. I've got a deer. Today I filmed a deer that was out in the water. And the best part is it was out in the water near me, just feeding on lily pads, which I never even realized they ate lily pads. So that was kind of cool. But this doe was eating lily pads, and she'd look up every now and then at me. She was only about 40 yards, but I'd sit there and I'd catch a big old bass and I'd hold it up to her like this. I didn't have the GoPro. I forgot it today, so none of that's on camera. But I'd hold that bass up like she, check this out, girl, and then I'd put it back in the water. So she was she was my cheerleader today. But do you ever use glass? What do you mean by that, Lewis? Fiberglass? Wow, 17 bucks. That's a good deal. That's crazy. I have a hard time trusting some of them deals. So I mean, what if they go down that cheap on stuff, it really makes you wonder, but I could, but I mean at the same time, how is it that much harder to pay $1 to become a member? I mean, if you really want to know that bad, help the channel with $1 and see the videos the day they come out. Beads. Use glass. Do you ever use glass beads? Um, you talking about on my harnesses? Oh, wow, deer eating minnows, that's pretty neat. There's there is a lot of neat things like that, out there that, you know, people don't realize. For instance, this is something that some of you may know and some of you may not, but a, praying mantis, which I really like, they actually kill hummingbirds. They will kill and eat a hummingbird, so I didn't know if you knew that or not, but if you didn't, now you know. So there are videos of that out there too. And I learned that several years ago, and I wasn't a fan of them after that because I do like hummingbirds. But oh yeah, you can definitely get lost in Northwoods. That place is crazy. I see I got 26 of you watching. I was over 30. If you can hit that thumbs up, I appreciate it. There's only 14 thumbs up now. About 15 minutes, I'll be doing the auctions right now. I'll show you right now what the auctions are going to be, and then I got some more lures I want to show you that are pretty neat. Tonight on the auction block, I've got a whole nother box full of crankbaits and rattle traps. This one here even has a whole bunch of really cool. I think they call them beans, but like crankbait beans, but they're like little mini crankbaits that would just be insane for bluegill and even trout. And they're in all kinds of cool colors. They only have one hook. He's got 2 cups full. I mean, there's one in here that looks like a bass. Look at these little guys. Tell me these ain't going to be awesome. And they come in a pile of different colors. He's got these things full. And then there's a bunch of different rattle traps in here, different brands of the rattle traps. Some of these are just absolutely gorgeous. There's a bunch of the bandits in here. And I mean, you've got just all kinds of great lures, guys. This box here is full of them. I'll show you the back side of it. Maybe you can see them in there better, but this box is full. It's got all kinds of jointed wraps in there and lots of good stuff, guys. Lots of good stuff. So that's going to be going up this evening for an auction. Oh, there you go. Heck yeah, Max. You're going to love it. I could spend all day in there for sure. All right, next up on the auction block tonight, guys. Again, Steve likes to pack these DeWalt boxes, which I think is really cool. They connect together, which makes for easy packing and stuff. Now, these, again, they're full, both of them. This one here, these are Z-Man poppers, which is really neat. You can run your hook through them like he did there, or use them any other way you want. But again, being Z-Man, they're stretchy as heck. I mean, you can't break them. But these are floating poppers, okay? You can hook these babies up weedless and pop these around just like you would a frog. He's got a bunch of different colors, bunch of different sizes, but this is in the one box. You're going to get 2 boxes in this auction. The second box here is full of what look like craws and a bunch of others. There's also Ned head jigs mixed into this one. But these are just really cool creature baits. There's a lot of jig heads in here too. He's got already rigged up on this stuff. Now again, 2 boxes you can buy from Steve. He makes these himself. He buys all this stuff, package of this, package of that, and then he throws them together. But I mean, these are just really cool. He's got box full of all these different baits. Look at this one. This one even comes with a nice underspin. But this is just packed to the rim. I'll show you up close. Again, this DeWalt box is packed to the rim with Ned head jigs and all these different plastics. Really cool. All these different plastics. So, but yeah, these are going to be up tonight, guys. You're going to be able to get both of these boxes are going to be in one auction tonight. So you're going to want to get in on this. And yes, they come with the boxes. All right. So you get the whole thing. Frogs are on a clearance end cap. There is a frog. I'm going to talk about a frog too that I found far more superior than other frogs. I'm learning. I've been wanting to try the poppers. I'm gonna have to do it soon. For the Neds, well, it all depends on what I'm fishing for, Ryan. Because if I'm bass fishing, you darn right I'm using the full size Ned. But for panfish, going micro. But yeah, regular Ned, darn right. For bass, pike, walleye, stuff like that, absolutely. Well, I hope it stops. Please let me know if it gets better on your end. I hope this doesn't happen to me again tonight. They charge me such a pile of money for this crap internet, and then it gets messed up. So please let me know if it gets better. You might have to refresh on your end, and then let me know if it's any better, and I'll show off. I want to wait till you guys say it's better before I show off the other auction. Thanks, Bill. I hope you are too, buddy. So far, so good. Sorry, Lewis. All right. Well, still was freezing. I don't know what's going on with you guys then. I'll show you now. This is going to be the last auction box. I'm going to throw these two together just like that. So we're going to have, there's going to be three of them. Hey there, Mike. Now this box here has a really, you want to talk about Ned heads? Check this out. This box is packed full of awesome Neds and a whole pile of Ned head jigs, all different size weights for the Ned head jigs, as well as weedless hooks. I mean, you've got a pile of different stuff in there. And also, there's going to be a box of perfect worms for your wacky worm set. You've got Freedom Baits one over here, and then these are all different brands right here, pretty neat ones, but this is all stuff that you can use on your wacky rig. So again, this box is going to go with the Ned head box tonight. So if you guys get in on this auction, whoever wins out on this one is going to get lucky, because you're going to get a box full of Ned heads and Ned jigs, as well as this awesome set of basically Cincos. So those are the three auctions tonight, guys. If you missed out already, there's going to be that one. There's going to be the DeWalt set here with two totally packed full of plastics. And then there's going to be a set here with crankbaits and other various baits. So that's what's going to be up tonight. I got 10 minutes to go chatting before I get on to that. I want to show you too. This is a new lure that this is a new lure here that I want to show you guys. This is DeLong Lures. Okay, I don't know about you, but for any of you guys that have Facebook, I've been getting all these ads for different companies. Now, some of them are crap. I can tell right from looking at them. Some of them are good. This DeLong Lures really caught my eye, so I had to order them. So I'm going to open this here and show you guys what this is. It's basically a huge, trying to think of the name of this bait. Not a Cinco. Oh man, it's hard too. It's a hard plastic. It's. I thought it'd be softer, but that's good because this is made for pike. And I think the way this feels, I bet you it's got steel on the inside of it. But this is a really cool plastic bait right here. It comes with these two big hooks in it. Heavy duty. Oh yeah, it's got rubber, like a gasket around that. That's cool. But this thing here, it dances a lot in the water. Oh, thank you, Homestead. Appreciate it. These right here are the killer eels, is what they call them. You can get them in this size, and you can get them up to 18 inches, I believe. Thank you, Mike. Yes, Sluggo. Reading my mind, brother. Thank you much. But yes, this is just like a Sluggo, except it's got this cool back fin almost. The Sluggo was just a sleek, basically this exact shape without the fin, which Sluggos are amazing. If you get those, they're great. And it also didn't have these. But yeah, this right here is a Killer Eels by DeLong Lures. And I'll tell you, if you watch the videos on these, they're pretty amazing. You just basically jerk them. They get a lot of wiggle in the water. I'm going to be fishing these with my bait casting setup and the 50-pound test for the pike. Okay, that's because this is going to get you some big pike. I mean, sure, you're going to sort through a few hammer handles, but this is a big bait. Usually the bigger baits kind of kick aside some of the smaller fish and you get bigger ones. But DeLong Lures, Killer Eels. And like I said, they've got them. It's 13 inches and 8 inches. This is the 8-inch. You can also get them in 13. And I want to show you, I mean, they've got beautiful colors. Obviously, this is a cool color here that I ordered. But I've got another one here that they make. I'm excited to get to work using these. I'm going to be making probably a pike video this week using these. But then I also ordered this one, the black with the orange tail, and it's got red eyes. I mean, this is definitely screaming for pike. So, yep, I'm excited to put this baby to work. But again, Killer Eels by DeLong Lures. They've also got this this is insane, okay? This is a very unique thing. I don't even remember what they call this one, but it's a weird one. It's a weird one. I've never seen anything quite like it, but it's interesting, so I had to show you. They slapped this baby in there with my order. And I see people making fun of it. Oh man, it's got a good anise scent. I see people making fun of it online, but I'm one of those guys, I say don't knock it till you try it. Check this thing out. All right, it's like an octopus. Basically, you got 4 worms melted together in the shape of an X. It's pretty dang neat. Now, from the videos that I've seen on it, and it's got 2 weedless hooks, one on each side here. From the videos I've seen on it, it looked like a guy puts a hook through the middle of this thing and basically jigs it, and the legs do this in the water. Now, I've seen people make fun of these on the sites and stuff, saying, "Oh yeah, well we don't have octopus in our lakes and things like that." But you know what? We also don't have in our lakes. We also don't have worms that look like that. I mean, trust me, most of the stuff we use don't look like something that's in a lake. So if you're one of those guys that are throwing that out there when somebody puts a neat looking bait out, then you're an idiot, because it's all about getting stuff that the fish haven't seen, really. You want to think outside the box, especially in today's business era. I mean, there's way too many people out there making the same exact things anymore, and I think it's cool that some people are thinking outside of the box. I really do. So this is something that I'm going to try. Again, I don't know what it's called. It doesn't even say on the package. It's just a very interesting little bait. So we shall see. But I'm sure it's going to work. I'm sure it's going to be a killer for bass. Dodge 2 tornado. I always hear about tornadoes in Michigan, but I never see them. The ones that I do see like footage on, they're pretty dang small. Somebody messaged me yesterday, to watch out for a tornado, but I don't know. I just never let it really get to me because it just doesn't seem like much of a Michigan thing. Was it did it do any much damage? Now, one thing I want to say too, I had one of my viewers reach out to me this week and wanted to share one of his favorite bass fishing lakes. Now, if anybody on here has a favorite bass fishing lake, I'm not going to ever ask for a trout spot. I think that's just that's a given. But if you have any favorite bass lakes or a lake that you know of that has big bass, let me know. I'd definitely be down to fish it. I'm trying to get in as many places this season, and I'll tell you, all you got to do is say don't name it, and I am golden. I don't have to name it. As you guys know, I have a lot of people get crabby with me because I don't name lakes, and I don't even care to unless they're big enough. So, but basically, I am looking for the biggest. I've been trying to find the biggest bass that I can possibly find in Michigan, and so far, I've been doing pretty good lately, but the best I've done is 20 and a half, and that was last week. So I'm trying to find big bass. Past 5 years in a row. That'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy. That's what, because I heard of one in like Greenbush, and it was the same thing. It just kind of messed up some trees and never really hit the ground. That's what I hear about in our area. 78. Oh yeah, water spouts. That's a whole different thing there. Telling all about those when he was up here, because we get some crazy ones. For those of you that don't know about a water spout, it's most people wouldn't know about them really, because it's it's a Great Lakes thing. You got to have big lakes like the Great Lakes to have these water spouts. They do also happen on inland lakes that are close to the Great Lakes. Anywhere that you're close enough to that wide open area of the Great Lakes, you can easily have a water spout pop up. And they are crazy. They're miniature hurricanes. They get pretty massive. I've seen some really, really big ones out on Lake Huron. I mean, just giant. So you had water spouts in South Carolina. Man, I would have thought those. Well, I guess, yeah, anywhere close down that way. I guess I never thought about it. Hey there, Jason. How you doing, buddy? I didn't really hear about that one, John. Seen a few on Long Lake. Yep, I bet. I've seen them on Van Etten. They happen on Van Etten, and I have a big story about Van Etten one. But hey, how you doing, buddy? Did lots of damage. I know they get them down your way, Rob. I've actually seen some pretty big stuff go on down by Grass Lake. But hey there, Dan. All right, guys, I got about 1 minute and I'll be getting on the auctions. If you missed out already, I've got some really great auctions going on tonight. When those are done, we can get back to talking about fishing. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a frogging pike video. I haven't done one of them yet this year. I'm loving the frogging, and I really like the bait casting rod and reel setup, and I want to try it with pike. I think I can rip some of them big pike out of the pads. So, yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to do a pike topwater video. So, hopefully my camera, like I said, my one GoPro hasn't been working right. I'm hoping I can get the darn thing to work right. If not, I'm going to have to get a new one because that thing, yeah, it hasn't been taking a charge lately, so I haven't been getting all the footage that I need. I'm really wanting to get some great explosion footage of the bass bites and stuff, but I will be trying tomorrow to get good pike topwater. All right, it is 8:30. We're going to get on to the auctions. Pike on frogs is a riot. They love frogs, man. They love them. Oh, that's cool. You can't beat that, buddy. Can't beat that. It's I've just learned, it's funny. I knew it wouldn't take me long to learn the bait casting rod because I learned how to fly fish in just like 3 days. I learned how to cast correctly with a fly rod. Bait casting, the first day out in the yard, only took me about an hour to learn how to cast, but that was standing up, right? It didn't dawn on me that when you sit in a kayak, totally different ball game. But I've learned it now altogether. I am really, really good. I can whip that bait casting reel. I can throw my lure as far as I want. It's crazy. And I'm really dead on with that thing. I can't believe how great it is for getting on targets. It's really good. So I can't get enough of it. But tomorrow, I'm definitely going to get out and do some pike fishing with it, top water, and it should be great. So, oh, it's definitely fun. I have fun casting it now. I mean, that I actually enjoy casting it. So, hey there, Kiss Our Bass. All right, guys, we're going to do the auctions now. I'll just start off with whatever I grab first. First up on the auction block here is the Ned rig set. Like I said, with this one, you get a Ned head set full of Ned head jigs and Ned plastics, as well as a kit that's got a whole bunch of sluggo type, or a bunch of lures that you can use for wacky worms. So it's got the Freedom Baits Sea Wolf in there in a bunch of various colors. And then you've got other brands in here, some really great colors of all these other brands. So this is what's up right now, guys. Obviously some Z-Man in there. You can always tell the Z-Man. Jim comes in at $20. We got $20, guys. $20 is what we're starting at here. Like I said, it is a big, you get both these boxes. This one here has a pile of Ned head jigs, as well as Ned head plastics. Some really great ones in there. We got $20, guys. Jim's got $20 on here. Got some really great Ned head jigs in here. Really great. Yeah, thank you, Jim. Plus shipping. So probably $10 shipping. Honestly, this is it's heavy, especially with all the. I mean, that's you get a lot of. I wish you could see how many jig heads were in here. Hey Ryan, that's the one you wanted too. And I mean, it's got all the even new colors of the Neds. I mean, they're beautiful. So um, right now, Ryan, we are at 30. Don Robinson's got them at 30 bucks. 30 bucks gets you the Ned head kit plus the kit with all the wacky worms. So we got 30, guys. We got 30 on it. Do I hear 40? We got 30. 30 bucks right now, guys. 30 bucks is what we're at. Don Robinson's got it right now, Ryan. We are at $30. Gets you the Ned head kit plus the wacky worm kit. You can't beat it, guys. Great kits right here. Absolutely packed full. You get a ton of Ned head jigs. Like I said, I haven't weighed them. I'll charge you $10 shipping is what I'll go. I'll just do flat $10 shipping for anybody that wins it. It's going to cost me more than that. I guarantee you that. But we're going to go $10. I spent a lot of money on shipping last week. Yeah, 3 pounds, 13 ounces is what we're at right here. So it's going to be, but 10 bucks is all I'll charge. So Dan came in at 35, Art's at 40, 40 bucks. We're at 40 bucks right now. Art Martin's at $40. Gets you this awesome Ned head kit and the wacky rig kit. $40. And again, thank you, Steve House. He's not on tonight, but he's the one that got all this great stuff sent to me. And last weekend we had great auctions too. So we're at $40 right now. $40. I like your emojis. Oh man, your name's really close. 45. 45. We're at 45 right now, guys. 45. $45 right now, guys. Don Robinson's got it at 45. That is the Ned head kit and the wacky rig kit. Like I said, great stuff. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. Even the wacky or the Ned head kit comes with weedless hooks and a whole pile of Ned head jigs. I mean, it looks like there's at least 20, maybe more than that. Yeah, probably 30 Ned jigs. There's a lot. So Don's at 45. Don Robinson's at 45 right now. $45 for these two kits, guys. It gets you a Ned jig kit and a wacky worm kit. Now, I've got a wacky worm video coming out here really soon. So if you're interested in learning how to rig the wacky worm and catch fish with them, this is probably it's in my top 3 favorite bass baits for summertime bass fishing, hands down. So anybody out there that wants to get into bass, this kit right here, all summer long, it's insane. You can rig this baby up with nothing more than, I think I've got one laying here, but I just use a circle hook, number 4 circle hook on, I thought I had it here, but I guess I don't. Yeah, I do. This is all I do to rig them. Some people use a O-ring. I don't use them. This is all I use right here, guys. We're at $50. Art Martin's at $50, but I put this number 4, or it's bigger than a 4. Sorry, I can't remember what size that is. I think it's a 2/0 for a octopus hook, but that's all I do. I hook them right through the middle, throw this baby out into the lily pads, and or a long lily pads structure, anything you want, docks. Let it slowly sink, twitch it. This worm will do just that while you're twitching it. They can't get enough, and that's what this is. It's full of these. So 50. We're at 55 right now. Oh no, I didn't see that. Oh no, we are. Rob's at 55. 55. 55, guys. 55 right now going on for the Ned head jigs and this awesome kit with all the wacky worms. Ned jigs and wacky worms, guys. That's what we got going on right now. We're at 55. Rob Emmerich's got this $55. Gets you these 2 kits. Lots and lots of fish can be caught with these. Don't want to miss out. Thanks, Homestead. Yeah, and the Neds and that, obviously, being Z-Man, they'll last forever. I mean, these things, the only time they don't is if you leave them in the sun or you mix them with another plastic. They will melt together with another plastic. So keep them in their own box. Yes, you get these boxes, whoever wins. I'm not taking things out. So Don came in at 60. Don got you at 60 there, Art. He beat you by just a second. So we're at $60. $60 right now. 60 bucks, guys. 60 bucks gets you these 2 kits. Great stuff right here. Jim, I seen you posted on there about what else I had. I've also got a crankbait box coming up here, as well as another double DeWalt box like I had last week that's got full of plastic. So we're at 60 right now. Don beat you by a second, Art. We're at 60 bucks. 60 bucks right now. 60 bucks. Need to get Homestead on a mic. 60 bucks right now, guys. 60 bucks for these 2. No problem, Jim. No problem. We're at $60. $60, guys. Right now for these 2 kits, you get your Ned heads and your wacky worms. We're at 60 bucks. I'm going to let it go for another 20 seconds. 20 seconds on the clock, guys. We're at 60 bucks. Don Robinson's got 60 bucks right now on this. 60 bucks gets you both these kits. You'll catch a lot of bass with these babies. Dan Whitford comes in 65. We're at 65 right now. $65, guys. 65 gets you all these plus $10 shipping. So it is a kick butt deal. Thank you, Homestead. 65 right now gets you all this stuff. You got a whole wacky rig kit and a Ned head jig kit, guys. Comes with a pile, probably 30 jig heads plus weedless hooks, plus wide gap bass hooks mixed in there. There's just a whole pile of good stuff. So Dan Whitford, 65. We're at 65 bucks, you guys. $65. $65. Gonna let it go for another 20 seconds. 20 seconds, guys. We're at $65 right now. Dan Whitford's at 65. $65, you guys. $65. Dan Whitford's got it right now, you guys. 65. 65. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got him. Dan Whitford got him 65 bucks. Good job, guys. Thanks on the bids. I appreciate it. And that also does include $10 for the shipping. So just so you know, Dan, because it's going to cost me more than that. It's a heavy box. But you know the program. Just message me. Send the money through PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever you want to do. Alrighty, $65. What we got on that one? I'm gonna take a drink before we start the next. All right, next up, I'll do the crankbait box. Now, this box here, guys, is loaded with all kinds of cranks. It's also got some really great. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, definitely a killer kit. This kit's got all kinds of great stuff in it, you guys. It's got jointed. I mean, you've got jointed in here of the flicker shads, regular flicker shads. Obviously, this stuff's all worth a lot of money. You've got some really nice. I don't even remember what are these? Yozuri 3D RX vibes. There's some really cool Yozuris in here, you guys. Don started up with 50 bucks. 50 bucks, guys, on this crankbait kit. $50. Oh, I seen Rob actually start. Sorry about that. We're at 50 right now. 50 bucks. There's also a whole pile of these really cool little miniature crankbaits. Those would be a lot of fun for pan fishing stuff. But as you see, there's a whole bunch of really good things in there. Don Robinson's got them right now. Hey there, Dennis. Don's got it at 50 right now. 50 bucks. There is, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 32 lures in here, you guys. There's 32 lures in this awesome box. This is a really nice box, too. 32 lures in here, guys. We're at 50 bucks. Oh, Gemma. Gemma farted. That's disgusting. That's a bad one. Brian's at 55. Jeez, she's down there wiggling her tail, too. Dennis is at 60. 60 bucks, guys. Gets you all these lots of great lures. All name brand stuff you don't want to miss out. 65. Don comes in 65. $65, you guys. 65. We're at 65. Don Robinson's got 65 right now. 65 gets you this awesome kit. Steve House puts this stuff together. He's like a magician with the tackle boxes. He seems to know what to get. And I mean, hey, every time he sends me one, I look at these and want them myself really bad. So, oh, I know, especially when she's all excited about it. And she just, see, Ruby, when she farts, she actually scares herself, jumps up and like runs away. But no, Gemma just laying here like nothing happened, wiggling her tail. Yeah, plus shipping. Thanks, sis. I always forget that. This one wouldn't be so bad. I like that emoji. Oh, let's see. Come on, clear out. 1 pound, 3 ounces. So, this one here is probably going to be about $8 shipping, a little cheaper. $8 shipping on this one, guys. $8 shipping. We got 65 right now. Don Robinson's got 65 on this box. Gets you more than 30 crankbaits, ripping wraps, all kinds of good stuff in here. It's a great box full. I didn't even know there was a dog farting emoji. That's pretty good. 70. Hey there, Braden. Braden comes in at 70. 70 bucks, you guys. Now, Braden, Don's at 75. Looks like we're going to have a competition here. 75, Braden. Hey there, Bill. Now, Braden knows when we were out pike fishing and that with Rick, his grandpa, he was casting one of these bad boys and it worked really good for big pike. These are a different one though. These are Yozuris, really nice, really loud. I think these things are going to kill. There's a few of these different ones in there. There's fish ones and lots of good stuff. We're at 80, 85. Don's at 85. 85 bucks. 85 bucks, you guys. And there is a pile of jointed flicker shads. Look at all that stuff. I mean, this is great. I really like the looks of these miniatures here. They got sharp hooks, but these are great. Excellent colors on these things. Don's at 85. Don is at 85, you guys. We're at $85. Gets you over 30 of these awesome lures. Jig those through the ice. Yeah, actually you could. Yep. These smaller ones here would be great through the ice because I've used little ripping wraps through the ice and they work really good. These ones here, I think those would be great. Both of these sizes would be great for walleyes and bass through the ice even. Maybe crappie. Yeah, big crappies for sure. Absolutely. We are at 85, you guys. Don Robinson's got them at 85 right now. Really nice. I like those little miniature cranks too. I can't get enough of those. They got one single hook, but I guarantee for even bass, they'll probably catch everything. But I know bluegills and that would be killer. But all right, we are at 85, you guys. $85 on this awesome box full of great tackle. Oh, you've got those, the red Yozuri. See, Max uses them on Lake St. Clair, you guys. That's these the red Yozuri lipless right there. So he does good on them with Lake St. Clair. They're really nice lures. They're really loud with the rattles, which is what I like to look for. And they're high quality paint jobs. Just the hooks on them are good. Yozuri's a good company. But we're at 85. Don Robinson's at 85. I am going to let it go for another 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds, guys. 20 more seconds on the clock. We are at 85. Don Robinson's got it 85 right now for this box full of goodies. 85. After this, I've got one more auction with some plastics. So, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him. Great job, buddy. Don Robinson's got him 85 bucks. Congratulations, you guys. Yeah, absolutely great deal on that stuff. All right. This will be the last auction box up tonight, you guys. And then whatever minutes I have left, I can get back to chatting with you. This is going to be the DeWalt mix here. Like I said, when he sends these to me, I'm going to start keeping them together like that because they're great. They connect, they lock together, so you can keep them together like that. Wow. Yeah, see that? Max knows. Yozuri is $9 a piece. So in there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Yozuris. 6 of those at $9 a piece. So that's crazy. But right here, you guys, this is what's going to be up for the last part of the auction box. We've got a box here with the Z-Man poppers. Now, these are a real, I think they're actually called popper shad because they're a popper and they've got the minnow tail on them, but I believe that's what they're called. Now, he's got some of these already rigged up really nice. Look at that with the hook in them. I mean, this baby right here would be a lot of fun. They're top water, obviously. They float. And with them being Z-Man, they're going to last a long, long time on you. They don't rip easy. Even with pike and that, they don't tear easy. So right now, guys, this will be the last one we're up on. We've got some glow in the dark. We've got some natural minnow colors here. This is what we're doing. We got the popper Z-Man popper shads in a beautiful DeWalt box up right now, as well as this cool box full of goodies. Braden started at 20. Rob went to 50. Dennis jumps at 55. $55. This one here's got a bunch of jigs and some really nice looking plastics in there, including some really cool underspins that are in this box right here. So we are at 55 right now. Dennis H 55. Robert jumps in at 70. We're at $70. Underspins are one of my favorite baits for crappie. However, this one here looks like it would be really amazing for bass, and I'm betting the looks of this one with the eyes and everything, it's probably a Yozuri jig head. To me, that looks like a Yozuri jig head right there. So he always puts great stuff in there. Thank you. Plus shipping. Yep. Plus shipping, you guys. Robert is at 70. $70 gets you both of these boxes right here. Plus shipping. This one might actually be $10 like the first one because this is, if it's over 2 pounds, it's, yep, 2 pounds, 13 ounces. So $10 is what I'll charge. It's probably going to be 13, 14 bucks shipping, but 10 bucks is good. So right now, guys, we are at 70 bucks plus shipping, $70 right now for these 2 boxes. As you can see, they lock together. That's the best part of these things. They lock so that when you do that, I mean, you can carry these babies around. If you drop them, you know, they stay together. You can keep them in your boat this way. Really nice way to keep them. I guess these, from what I've been told, these DeWalt boxes aren't cheap either. So that's a win-win. Great thing to keep your tackle in. So you'll order harnesses too. I haven't got the new ones yet. Still waiting on, I got to get the order of them in. I've had the order in, but yeah, these boxes are really cool. Didn't you, isn't that what you got last time, Don, was some of these boxes? They're really nice. We're at 70 still. Rob's got 70 on this, you guys. 70 bucks. I'm gonna let it go 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. We're at $70 on these 2 boxes. DeWalt boxes full of great plastics. One of them's got Z-Man popper shads, and this one's got all kinds of great baits in it. I believe these are all Z-Mans too. I thought so, Don. I emailed you back, by the way. I'm sorry, you guys. Whenever you email me, I don't check my email as often as I should. But I tried to get back with you and answer because I'm not totally sure on those lures, but I think I know. So, but yeah, the DeWalt boxes are wicked. They're definitely great. Cool idea to keep your tackle in, that's for sure. Especially if you're in a boat or something. All right. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. You got him, buddy. Rob's got it. Congratulations, Rob. You got him for 70, buddy. Awesome. Oh, good. Glad you seen it, Don. Yeah, I messaged you before I went live. I was like, oh crap. I still got to go through. I think there was some other messages from people. I hadn't gone through them all yet. Now, I want to talk about, now that I've got time again here. I've only got a few minutes, but I've been playing around with a lot of different frogs. I showed these ones earlier. I'll show you guys again because they're just funny. This is the trailer park series of the scum frogs. You've got a garden gnome, a roadkill raccoon, and a dumpster fire is what they call that other one. But I've been trying all kinds of different frogs. I want to tell you right now, though, that the frog that I've found so far for hook sets and everything else is the jackal. If you look up jackal frog, you'll see what I'm talking about. Me and Max were talking about it yesterday. It's neat. I read into it. Jen and Mark know because they actually ordered the first one for me. They surprised me with one, and I've been killing it. It's amazing for hook sets. For anybody that's fished topwater, you miss a lot of fish. All right, you get the blow ups. The fish miss it a lot too. They throw the frog out of the water, or they bump it and miss it off a pad. There's something about the jackal that is allowing them to really just swallow it up. I mean, they have no problem swallowing this frog, and the hooks are set almost like a trap. They come out almost every time of the bait, but it's easy to put that baby back into place. Real easy. But man, I have caught so many fish on that jackal in just a couple days. It's unbelievable. So, but they're made in Japan. It was kind of neat when I was looking it up and everything. Max on here is obviously from Japan. We've talked about it before, and he knew all about the jackal, and definitely one of my favorite frogs now, hands down. You gotta order one and give it a try. There's something about them that something with the hook sets. It's crazy because I'll use the booyahs and stuff. I love them, but you can miss a whole bunch of bass, even if just pop it out of its mouth even. But there's something about that jackal that just hooks them like crazy. So definitely got to check it out. I know. I know. I'm so tempted to. I want to open the box, but I'm telling you, the box itself is cool. I might have to order a whole nother box of these just because I like the looks of this. I might even have to like hang this one up. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's neat. It's neat, that's for sure. But the dumpster fire, I really want to see what's on the bottom of them because I know it's so hard to. I want to open them. Now, the gnome, I know for a fact that he's got a sad face on the bottom side. So when the bass comes up to eat him, he's kind of sad. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Cotton cordell body baits. I haven't tried them yet, but I've tried a lot of. I've tried probably 6 or 7 different brands of frogs, and I've been catching a lot of fish on all of them. But there's something about that jackal. Something about it as far as hook sets go. You catch a lot more fish on them. You do. Like today, I caught over 30 bass, and I probably only missed a few. And usually, when you miss them with the jackal, it's because the fish missed it altogether. So it's not much of a loss at that point. All right, thanks, Rob. Sorry about that, buddy. Thanks, sis. Yeah, I've got 33 thumbs up and 30 people watching, but if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, please hit it. I appreciate it. It does help the channel. I've got a bunch of things coming up here soon. Like I said, if you want to see the videos that are already out but aren't uploaded, because there are a bunch of them, you can become a member of the channel. It should be right up by the subscribe button on my channel. It says join. You can join for as little as, I think, $1 a month. Okay, you click that, boom, you can watch the videos the second that I air them. So I'm already ahead till, I believe it's June or July 8th. You can watch those videos that I've already got uploaded till July 8th if you become a member. So it's kind of a win-win there that way. So you can keep up on the videos the day that I upload them, and then the exact days that I'm catching fish on stuff. So but I've been slaying, guys. I've been practicing a lot with the frogs. Me and Officer Paul are talking about getting serious in the fishing tournaments. if we do, I'm trying to learn as much as I can about different fishing techniques that I hadn't done before. So the frog fishing, I've obviously done frogs throughout my life, but never enough to really, I hadn't delved into it enough to learn that I needed a heavier rod, heavier line. There's just so much more to it to do good at it. So have a good night, Rick. Thank you, brother. Oh, there you go, Jim. That'd be fun. Good luck. Oh, $1.99. Sorry. So it's $1.99 a month is the lowest you can get. So, yeah, the lily pads are brutal, but the 50-pound test, and because I was using 20, I was using 20-pound braid. The 50-pound braid with the heavy rod, it just, as long as you keep that rod as tight as you can, you ain't gonna worry about breaking it. You ain't gonna break the line either. It cuts through them like butter, so it's pretty cool. But do something a little different. I'm gonna be frog fishing tomorrow for northern pike. Did an episode last year that did pretty good on it, so that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Hopefully I can get into some big bass as well to keep myself up in the tournament, but focusing on pike tomorrow. I'm going to see what the biggest pike is that I can get. So I hope you guys enjoy that video. Have a good night, sis. Thanks for hopping on. But how much lose rod? The lose rod that I have, I think it was on sale. Like I said, somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody bought it for me on here. No idea, but I appreciate the heck out of you. But it has a tag on it. It was on sale for $99.99. But that's for the heavy. It's a heavy action, and it's the American Hero Series lose rod and reel combo. That's all you got to look up. American Hero Series lose rod and reel combo. It's a heavy, medium heavy action is in fast tip is what it is, but beautiful, works great. So I'm gonna hop off now, 9 o'clock. I'm actually gonna work on getting another video done here before I go to bed. And like 150. Wow, yeah, this one was on sale for 99. I don't know where they got it, but that's pretty cool, man. But again, I appreciate everybody on here. Thank you guys for all hopping on. Hopefully I can see you guys again next Sunday. And stay tuned. I got a lot of cool content coming for pike and everything else. Trying to mix it up. And again, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hopping on. Have a safe week.